So I'm gonna walk down to the lake. It rained a lot last night, and I went out last night with some lake friends, and they were talking about that somebody said that there was gonna be like a hurricane or a tornado or something like that come through. And I hadn't even heard about it since we don't watch TV, have much for internet. We don't keep up with stuff like that until somebody brings it up and puts it in our face and makes us pay attention to it. But you know, my boat's still in the water down here, and I said, man, if we get a hurricane or a tornado, that could be bad. And then it made me think, well, I should have pulled that boat out yesterday. But here we was, in the middle of the night, and rain pouring down, boat in the water, and me thinking a tornado or a hurricane might wash it away, such as that, you know. But it rained some, then it kind of quit this morning, and the hurricane and tornado that they said was going to get, I haven't seen no sign of it. It's supposed to actually clear up and get sunshiny by about midday here in a little bit. So, but I figured I'd go down and look at the boat again and drain the water out of it again. And while we're doing that, I'll talk some more about what I was talking yesterday about. Yesterday, when we walked down to the lake, I told y'all about how we're thinking about selling the house in Maine. And one of the concerns I have about selling a house in Maine is the ugly stepsister. And some of you know what I mean. The ugly stepsister is the front end of a 62 Volkswagen that was rusted out beyond repair. I cut the front end off, hung it on the side of my garage, put solar lights in the headlights, hung some Christmas tree lights on it, and it overlooks the back side of my property where you go in and out the back door. And it looks cool. I like it a lot. I'm not going to bring that down here. I'd like to sell it. In fact, I'd like to sell it. I'd like for somebody to say, I'll give you $1,500 for it, and I'll either take it off the side of your building myself, or I'll send some people to do it. Because I think that if you wanted to have a sign on the side of your business, let's say you had a garage or a restaurant, people's always putting up cool stuff. I bet you couldn't get the front end of a Volkswagen that's all lit up like that for $1,500, and I'm guessing that wouldn't be a bad deal. So I'm just putting it out there. If anybody wants the ugly stepsister, willing to send me $1,500 and come get it off the side of my building, I'll let you have it. I got a real working stoplight, red light, that turns red, what is it, red, green, and yellow. I got one of them too. I'll sell you that too. Same deal, if you come take it off the building. I don't know what I want for that, make me an offer. Those are two big things that I'd like to have someone come and get, so I didn't have to pull it off the building. Now, I'm not in Maine right now. I'm here in Georgia, where the weather is nice, even though we're supposed to be having a hurricane, and the boat is afloat. That's looking good. But I will be going back up there this summer, so I'm giving you guys advance notice. If anybody wants the ugly stepsister or that stoplight, in fact, yeah, then here's your chance. Here's your sign. Oh yeah. Every time I do this, I think, knees, you gonna work? Yeah, see the water here? That water right there means there's a goodly bit of water back there. So in this boat, I've still got plenty of voltage, and I start my pump, and that gives me a chance to stand here. And I got a fishing pole up in the woods over there. I could throw a line out there and see if I catch a fish. It's too wet to sit on. Or I could just stand here and shut my mouth and listen to the sound of nature. That would be nice too. Maybe what I ought to do when I get this water pumped out here is kick this out and crank the motor and ride around in it a little bit to charge the battery some, because even though it still says it's got more than 12 volts, probably still wouldn't hurt to have that battery be charged a little. You reckon? Yeah, we got a little water back there, a few inches, 5 or 6. Man, I love this life. See, the other things I got at home, I got a lot of big signs, many of them made by Stan Silva, which I think someday the world is going to look back and recognize that Stan Silva existed. He's going to be famous beyond measure. If anybody has one of those Stan Silva signs, it's going to be worth a fortune. That's just what I think. But the signs, the tag plates, things like that, they'll all lay down in a flatbed trailer. So if I took them down off of the sides of the buildings and stuff, I could transport them. Now, I'm not sure if I have anything to put that many signs on down here like I do up there, but you know, maybe I do, maybe I could, I don't know. But anyway, the other things that need to come down is we got to go get Bill Studebaker to rock me, and I think me and him are going to make a run to Maine to do that, and I think me and Rusty are going to make a run to Maine to get the Crosley's. And then I'm going to bring the, either me or my neighbors want to trade me a trip to Georgia for a trailer and that I got up there. And I might have him bring down the rat rod and the rat rod trailer because I'm keeping them. So anyway, that's just me rambling along. I'm going to cut this camera off because I can't think of anything else that's sensible or useful or interesting to say. So I'll just stop talking now. Hope y'all have a good day. And if you're not having a good day, just get over it. See ya.